We found the angle.
Let me see the eraser.
You're probably wondering why it's just us two this time. Well, first off, I want to say
We quit the YouTube boys. We're done with them.
our third.
It's not. Redo that shit.
Alright. Hello guys, what's up? It's Noah. Me and Brandon, we are starting a new project. We're starting a new project of ours.
Original.
Yeah, original. Basically, we're gonna be doing our own project of videos for my own channel. I've been thinking about this for a while now, and I mean, not to like, put down any of the guys, but like lately, to be honest with y'all, it's been like really hard to get the five of us together. And I still want to make content. I still want to do stuff, make music and do videos and stuff like that.
I just don't have anything better to do.
So me and my new co-host Brandon are kind of branching off. Now we're not saying we're leaving the YouTube boys. Of course, we're still gonna make videos with them. I love all three of those guys. I mean, I love all the guys, but for now we're gonna have like our little side projects too at the same time. So I think this will be pretty fun. This is like gonna be our first podcast. The name is kind of undecided, but we're gonna, figure it out as we go. If anything, y'all can give us suggestions for in the future. So we have a whiteboard here full of questions that y'all gave us. Thank you guys to the ones that did ask us stuff.
Real questions, like actual, legit, genuine questions.
It's a good startup for this new channel project that we're doing. So, shall we start it off?
All right, we can start off with this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bad Bunny or BTS? Both, like, are absolutely horrible. You shouldn't listen to them. They're up there with the worst. Like Lil Pump and all that. They're just as bad. Mainstream for like no reason.
I remember our first podcast that we did with Tony like 2 years ago. Like I had like genuinely had no idea like what BTS was, and now that I do, like my opinion on them hasn't really changed.
They still suck. They're still relevant.
I'm sorry to the people that are fans of them. I'm like, I don't see it, and I'm into like boy bands, but
they're just not.
And as far as Bad Bunny goes, if you're into that, I guess, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not, so I'm sorry.
But if we did have to choose, right? I'm gonna put mine down and tally it. Okay. Because I already know mine, so it doesn't change my answer.
Like, what does that mean? Like, if I had to like listen.
If you had to listen to one, if you were forced to listen to one for like an hour straight, which one would you choose? Come on, no.
Probably BTS.
Okay, well.
Oh, we're split.
Yeah, split.
Not bad.
So that answers the question. I would listen to Bad Bunny. You would listen to BTS.
We wouldn't, but like, if the
get
stakes
it.
were.
Yeah, you get the gist of it. Let's see. What's your dream career?
I feel like I kind of like bring this up a lot, but my dream career has always been to like make content for a living, but like more importantly, like do something in music and like just kind of make music for a living, and then like have like side stuff, and like I've always wanted to kind of make it big with the guys and the group that I have right now. Like I've always thought that would be like really awesome, and that's kind of why I like started to branch off, and I'm kind of doing this right now, is to kind of just like put some stuff out, because like any form of content is better than like us putting out nothing at all.
Yeah.
And that's been like a huge problem for us lately. So
just getting things out, getting things done.
Yeah.
On all of our parts.
Yeah.
All of our fronts.
So yeah, for mine, my dream career would be like a music artist, and like also a content creator.
Yeah. Mine, it's probably something in the medical field. I don't really have much planned. Just do something medical wise, help people, I guess. This is not really any deeper than that. I can't go any further than that.
I would say like another good job I would want to do is like, or another good business I would like to run is like selling like sports cards and comics. Like I think that would be like a really cool thing to like kind of do. And I've been trying to get into that. And I've been trying to get that started for like the past year. So when I do, I will make an account and I will let y'all know about that for the ones that are interested.
You know what? Okay, so say you're able to do any job, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't bullshit it and be like, oh, this and that, right? Sorry, but like, you know, don't like BS it and say like no job at all. Like if you were able to work any job and it didn't matter the pay, like what would you do? If you were able to do anything you wanted and you were paid good enough as to where you could suffice on your own and still splurge or whatever on whatever you want. You know? Like as if the pay didn't matter, what would you want to do? They kind of stay the same?
I'd probably say music. I would say the same thing. Yeah.
Mine changes to like teaching or something like that.
Bro, why wouldn't you want to take teaching like
Teaching?
teaching? Why wouldn't you want to do teaching like right now?
The pay is like atrocious. And I mean, I also enjoy like things within the medical field a lot too.
Mm-hmm.
And so the pay kind of just like puts it on top over it. But like if it weren't for the fact that teachers get paid like a little bit, I'd probably want to pursue teaching. That sounds fun.
That'd be cool.
Teaching.
If I was like to go into teaching, like if I was to go into that, like I wouldn't mind teaching like a history class or like math, like lower.
That's the subject you want to like
lower
teach?
math, like
I don't want to teach like reading or something.
Oh, that's like okay. Never mind. I'd rather teach reading or history.
The last subject I want to teach is like science.
Yeah.
I like absolutely want to die if I had to do science.
I would not want to do that either.
This one's kind of directed towards me. Sort of not. I'm not really the one that made the character. Y'all may not know this. If y'all an OG, y'all real one, y'all real fans, y'all would know who this is.
This
Uncle
is
Rodrigo.
Yeah, an important question. He's an important part of YouTube Boy history.
Yep. The most important.
And we got a question of a Day One fan asking, how old is he? So I feel like Brandon's the one that did the character, so he would know how old Uncle Rodrigo is, right?
Yeah, definitely.
How old is he, Brandon?
Well, if you take into account, you know, when Crazy Mexican Life of Noah was built, you know, Noah was like.
Well, I mean, like
11,
when we were filming it, we were like 12 or 13, yeah.
And so, you know, like if you're doing the math and all that, Uncle Rodrigo is only like 12. He's 12. Uncle Rodrigo is 12. Yep.
I don't know, that's like, that's not what, that's probably not the answer we were expecting,
but he's
true.
12. Y'all wouldn't expect it because he's like such a good looking, tall, handsome, strong, burly man in the videos, But like, honestly, Uncle Rodrigo is 12. Like, he didn't even look 12, but he is. He's 12. Best super in the YouTube boys. Let's get this out the way, right?
Okay.
I feel like we can make a ranking.
We could rank those five. I feel like.
So, let's start off with the bottom spot. Okay, we'll say.
You want to go from 5 to 1?
Yeah.
All right.
We'll say number 5 on 3. 3, 2, 1. Gavin. He's horrible.
Okay.
Horrible at basketball. No offense, Gavin. Love you, Gavin, but you're absolute garbage at basketball.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
Because that's not even our main thing as a group. Like, we didn't form.
Yeah, like we're not a basketball group, but it was a question I got asked and we had to answer it. But again, this isn't about who the worst player is. Number 4 is gonna be Tony. We can both agree on that.
I mean, he's a great shooter. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, Tony's a spot up shooter. Think about like Danny Green, you guys, except without the defense or 3-point shooting and the consistency. Right. Number 3, Anthony Perez.
I was gonna say there's a big gap between 3 and 4, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't think there is.
There is.
I mean, there is kind of. I guess.
Like shooting wise, I guess it kind of drags our number 3 down, but every other aspect, we'll take 3 over 4.
Yeah, Anthony is a lot more higher IQ'd, I feel like, in basketball than Tony is. His defense is a little bit better, and you played with him the most. What would you say?
He's pretty good. He knows my moves like pretty well. Like he knows everything I do.
Yeah.
He's seen me like grow my game from like.
They kind of grew up together, you know, like they kind of grew their games together.
Yeah.
I feel like Anthony is a big reason why you play basketball, you know, why you play as much as you did back then.
Yeah, he is. He actually is. We used to play like every day for a
Yeah.
long time. He started like a few months after I did,
Mhm.
and we both started kind of taking it serious at the same time. Or not serious, but like playing consistently at the same time.
Yeah.
The only difference is you know,
You're Brandon and he's Ant.
one's better than the other.
2,
You can list number 2.
huh?
You can list number 2.
You see,
Because to me, it's
I would say I'm number 2. Now, like overall, like individually as a player, like I would say I'm number 2. If we're talking about, and we've talked about this before, we're talking about IQ of the game, 5-on-5, playing like, you know, a little more like organized on court. I would say I'm the most effective,
yeah, definitely.
but like individually, skill set wise, I would like, you know, and work ethic, I'd say I'm number 2.
Yeah, and then that puts me at 1.
Yeah,
You know, skill wise.
yeah.
You're talking
If,
about
if we're 1-on-1, like I would take Brandon like over any of us.
yeah, street rules. I think I have that. But any other thing, I don't know. I suck at organized basketball. I don't know how it works.
You know, I don't like, you know, yeah, as a player. You know, as a shooter,
Oh, Noah's the best shooter in our group.
you know, as a shooter, I mean, I don't mean to brag, but
I mean, at least from the 3.
from 3-point.
I'm a mid-range,
Yeah, mid-range
Yeah.
guy.
mid-range bandit.
Yeah.
Favorite thing about the videos? Oh my god, it's dying.
Favorite thing about the videos, like
Yeah,
filming
like
or something?
filling up, like anything about the videos. Like, what's your favorite thing about doing this and all that? What's one reason why you continue to do it and you enjoy doing it so much?
When we had first started, there was like honestly nothing that I enjoyed more in my life than like filming with the guys. When it was like me, Brandon, and Tony, and even when we like started to get like us 5, filming was still fun to me, and I guess like that's kind of why I do it. We've always like dreamed big with like our channel, and like we've always tried to grow it. But for me, I've always like, in my opinion, like I've always felt, fuck, I lost my sense. But I want to do it just because like I enjoy like my time with the guys, and I feel like that's the biggest thing that's brought us together as a group to begin with. So that's kind of why I still like doing it. And I just like making content. I kind of like entertaining people in a way, as introverted as I am.
As of late, I've completely hated the process of making videos. I've completely hated everything about doing this. Other than whenever it's like not as complicated as it usually gets.
I will say nowadays it's a lot harder because we overthink a lot of what we're doing, and it's a lot more of a
We try to make it more serious than what it is.
yeah, it's
We
a lot
try-
more of a process, and it's a lot more effort. We spend more time talking about where we see our future and where we see our direction than we do actually going through with most of those ideas, right?
Basically. But whenever we do film videos or certain videos, I really just enjoy the filming process. It's fun, it's enjoyable. I enjoy like everything about it. You know, when it comes to like just coming up with funny jokes, ideas, plans, all that. And even the video like the Bake Off, which I know 99% of y'all did not watch, especially like at least 10 minutes into it. But the video was like really enjoyable. I enjoyed making it. It was a fun process. Everything about it was just amazing.
That was truly the peak of our like group,
Definitely.
off camera. And I don't know, like I feel like, yeah, to kind of end to that topic, like every video that we've done like has been fun to me in some sort of way.
Yeah.
Hopefully we could continue that, you know, me and Brandon and
Oh shoot.
you know the rest of the guys, you know, really looking forward to it.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go with these two. What's one opportunity you regret not taking? It could be like the biggest thing that you regret not taking. It could be the smallest, or just the latest.
So I feel like it is tough. I'm gonna like give like 2 for this. One out like in a more broader way. I kind of like regret not putting myself out there a little more in like all the aspects. Like musically like on like social media or like with girls like that I was like kind of into, and kind of like taking like my step instead of like just like letting them move the way that they want to. And in a more specific, um, I had kind of got offered because I had moved from school. I had moved schools in 6th grade, and I had got offered to like return back to Scobie like in 8th grade. That's kind of been like, I wouldn't say it's like I don't really care now, but like I feel like that is an opportunity that I would have like probably jumped on going back on it. I think it'd be cool to spend more like in my years like with my friend, like my best friends now. So
Really more of a relationship.
yeah,
I think
kind
that
of
would
like,
us like freshman year, all that.
and I would feel like it would kind of change like a lot of like
What would
what would
be
go
today?
down, like our videos, the sports aspect, because I feel like I don't like know how I would have done here, so like maybe I would have like stayed to like play a little longer than freshman year, but like
All right. For me, the opportunity I regret not taking was sports. I was always put into sports, forced to do sports by my mom when I was younger. And I like never enjoyed it, and I never took advantage of whatever I had. And that kind of led into me not caring about my body, how I was physically, all that, eating bad, all that, just not caring for my body. And so, just like completely ignoring sports, I kind of just like really got out of shape and everything.
that's actually a good one.
Yeah, and it completely took me out of shape and everything. It's just like, I wish I'd done sports, because not only would I be a lot better at the sport I do now, so much better at the sport I do now, considering the fact, but I would have been in much better shape than I am now, and I might have been a much different person. So even looking at that, it's like, I don't know if I regret taking it. I shouldn't ever regret any opportunity that I don't take, or any opportunity that I do take.
That's the thing, is that even with the stuff that I just said, like it's not really like
Yeah.
I live with like no regrets right now. Like I don't really have anything that I'd like look back on and say like, damn, I wish I could redo this, because like I feel like
It
the
builds.
way it's turned out now
Yeah.
has like been like it turned out really well for me.
Like, it could be better, but honestly, I feel like with the experiences I've gone through and everything I've gone through, I feel like that's what built me today, and I'd rather be myself than anything else. Even if I could be a better version of myself, I'd rather go through all this adversity and face the fact and improve on my own, rather than just, being anything different than what I am today. I enjoy who I am, so I don't think about who I could have been or what I would have been. I think about me.
One thing you look forward to, or I look forward to, I don't know. My birthday's coming up like in a month, and I'm planning on having a party and like doing stuff with like my best friends. We're gonna like have a small basketball match. Like that's probably the biggest thing I'm looking forward to right now. And in a more like open sense, like I don't know, I'm kind of just looking forward to like the next few like big occasions that I had with the group and like stuff. Like, going to like NBA games or like hanging out together again and stuff whenever we can. Whether it's like, with the guys.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Where's my life?
7th grade Brandon just came out right now. Yo. Alright, so you were saying?
Alright, so
What you looking forward to?
basically, like, I really like, I don't know, I haven't had much to look forward to other than like maybe my medical pathway, getting stuff done there, and then really just Noah's birthday event. I've been trying to get in shape. I've been trying to do all this, do all that, just to do his event and perform at the best rate I can.
It's gonna be for a future YouTube video, so this is like the biggest planned day that I've like kind of done,
Ever had.
I've kind of worked on, and to have like my 9 best friends there and like all like participate and like be in the video, I think if we can get it done, it's gonna be like really good.
Really, yeah.
And I'm looking forward to this if we continue like this like series that we're on, because I feel like I want to bring on like future guests or like our like other friends, like
We're answering the other question right now.
Huh?
We're answering the other question.
Oh, okay, never mind. Save it for the next one.
Yeah. But yeah, basically the same thing he said. But really looking forward to that day. Maybe my birthday, but I don't really care about my birthday too much. It's just
Yeah, we'll figure something out for his birthday too. You know, we gonna film a video then too.
please.
You know.
But you know, free money, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, really just all that. And I'm also looking forward to the summer and just getting out of school because I'm kind of tired of it, like already.
I would say that, but like I don't know. I don't like as much.
I want to like leave school.
I don't really want junior year to end,
I get what you mean.
but
I'm still split on that.
yeah. But you know, if it happens, you know, it's gonna happen. So
Yeah.
we'll get there when we get there. You know.
Last question. Final question. Planned content. What is some planned content we have in the future for the videos and stuff?
Well, like I said, the birthday video is gonna be a big one. I plan on getting that done on the day of the party and like releasing it like a few days afterwards. Continuing like this, maybe with like other like, you know, guests that we have on. I'd really like to get on some of my friends, you know, some of the other YouTube boys, some of like my close friends, and I'm gonna continue like, you know, covers and stuff like that still too. Me and Tony are probably gonna release something pretty soon. Surprising that we haven't done it yet, but we're gonna get to that, and I'm gonna do my own stuff. I'm also gonna probably post some vlogs on here, so I'm like really, this video is gonna kind of like be like a branch off from my channel to kind of like do more than just like music covers, and kind of just put myself out there a little more, and you know, which is exciting in my opinion.
I mean, it's not really my channel. I don't own a channel. I don't do any of that. But kind of in alignment with what he says, we're planning on doing, you know.
Yeah, and of course we're always gonna do stuff with like, you know, we'll always like try to do stuff with Tony and the rest of the guys, and you know, plan skits and stuff like that. Like I don't think that's ever gonna
actually fall through. But we'll try our best. I mean, aside from that, you know, I do hope that with this channel we can also film more stuff that not only just like us sitting down, but us doing things, us enjoying things.
Yeah, and I got a few ideas already, so you know, when we get there, we get there. I think it's gonna be really fun, and I just hope people watch it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I hope y'all enjoy this. You know, it will be a little weird without Tony. We'll be a little weird without
something for y'all to go to sleep to.
You know, we'll be a little weird without, you know, Anthony and Gavin, but
they will be part of like videos that I do on here.
Yeah.
Like this channel is basically gonna be for all of the videos that are like my full creative control.
Which we really can't do much over. Not saying that Tony's even controlling, but you know what I mean. Like, it's not our channel. We don't really get full control over what happens. And so this is more so just Noah's vision and anyone else's. And
and then like, you know, everyone kind of doing their part and like what I, you know, plan out and stuff like that. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be nice. Like I said, I'm still gonna continue music. I'm also gonna like do some more stuff that I feel I want to do, and some more videos that are kind of like fitting my vision of where I kind of want to go and stuff like that with the channel. So should be fun.
Yeah, it'll definitely be an enjoyable experience, an experience that we'll just, you know, have fun with.
Yeah.
Okay, that's about it.
I think this concludes like our first, you know, this is like a short podcast. We're gonna have longer ones in the future, but this concludes our first one for now. If you like made it to the end of the video, thanks for watching. You know, hopefully you got to know a little bit more about us, and that's it. So, you know, you weren't gonna show them what you wrote on the web.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Toodaloo.
Toodaloo, buckaroo.